Three hot, three not. This is a series in which I look at the three hottest wrestlers coming from the last PLE, that's Clash in Paris, and also the three not hottest wrestlers, cold if you will, also coming from, well, Clash in Paris. And please, before we get into the video, I ask that you subscribe to this channel. I produce wrestling videos every day. Also, if you wouldn't mind, hit the bell, ding ding ding, notification, and a comment. All right, so let's look at the hottest. Let's start off with the hottest going right now, and that's the entire faction, The Vision. And hear me out, whether you like these people or you don't, we're looking at storylines only, and we gotta be as impartial as possible. There's somebody on the hot list that I don't want to put on the hot list, but I gotta put on the hot list because, well, WWE is just pushing them to the moon. But let's talk The Vision right now. The Vision is red freaking hot. We got Bronson Reed. He has a gimmick now. He steals shoes. He has a matchup with Roman Reigns. Yes, he lost, but he still looked like a beast and monster afterwards. Same with Braun Breaker. Yeah, he didn't get a match, but he spears Roman and definitely is a standout within the Vision. They went from hired goons in suits to now having their own personality and characters. And it seems like now that Paul Heyman is in the hospital and Seth and Becky are doing their thing, well, they're kind of off the leash and they're running amok. Then we got the leaders. It looks like we got Seth and the man, Becky Lynch. Becky joins, and she is now part of the Vision, and she owns CM Punk in the ring, verbally, and then physically assaults him, which will then lead probably to AJ Lee's return. So Becky Lynch is just doing great things, already making waves as she just joined the Vision. And then there's Seth Rollins himself. He retains his title. He's on top of the world. He's got what seems to be CM Punk in checkmate, but we know that CM Punk has a couple moves left on the board. But yeah, the Vision, they're firing on all cylinders. Paul Heyman is the only one that has taken some battle damage. He's in the hospital for now, but like, that was to be expected. Whatever, it's like, fine. Paul Heyman's the only one that's hurt, but hey, you know what? It's still part of a grander storyline of him and Roman Reigns. So again, just because he's the one on the receiving end of a beatdown doesn't mean he's not hot, just means he's part of story. So the Vision, red hot. You know who's hot? You boys and girls. You know who's not? This channel, like, for real. Now, like, stop for a second. I'm not trying to get compliments. I know that we're growing at a very fast pace. I know there's a lot of positives to this channel, all right? So I'm not just beating myself up, like Mankind, forking the leg. But no, for real, I feel like at 18,000 subscribers, and I get about 1,000 views per video. While that's very, very good, what if we could get to 2,000 views per video? And I would like to know what I can do for you boys, you girls, to, I don't know, get you to want to watch all of these videos. I love talking wrestling, but I would like to make this part of my day job. So I need to get views. Views are the key. I could have 100,000 subscribers, but if I'm still only getting 1,000 views per video, I'm not going to be able to quit the job, because that's where the money is. So I would like your advice. What would you do? What would you want as a viewer to, I don't know, hey, Chop just released a video. I gotta click on that. Tell me in the comments below. Again, I'm not looking for compliments. Like, I appreciate it though, and I appreciate you. Now let's go to not. I guess let's do another faction. I hate putting my solo Sakoa on this faction, but he's gotta be here. Solo Sikoa and the MFTs are ice cold right now. The good thing about this is that Solo Sikoa has a knack of being able to rebuild himself very, very quickly, because at the beginning of the year, he was pretty much done after Roman beat him and pretty much dismantled his bloodline. But Solo Sikoa, out of nowhere, came back like a phoenix from the ashes and rebuilt his aura, won the U.S. title, But Sami Zayn comes in and, well, dismantles, he pretty much owns the MFTs. We got Solo Sikoa, we got JC Mateo, hate that name, Tala Tunga, and the GOAT, Tunga Loa, who is purposely holding back all of his power because he's too OP. But yeah, Sami doesn't have any problems with him, barely any problems, because Sami Zayn comes to Smackdown, he beats Solo, and in a non-title match, then he beats him in a tag match, and then he beats him for the title. Boom, Solo Sakoa, and his entire faction looks like chumps. It's 4 people on 1. Yeah, Jimmy and Jacob fought too, but for the most part, it was all Sami. And Solo just, well, he got owned. Doesn't get on a PLE, and I don't know, when one dude, I don't care who it is, completely mops the floor with you, you're ice cold. So Solo Sakoa, completely ice cold. We'll jump to hot now, because hot is Sami Zayn. This is the one that I didn't want to put on this list, because I do like Sami, but I'm very much opposed to his current character. I know he's a hard worker. I know he's a nice guy. I know he loves the business. I know there's a lot of good things about Sami Zayn, but I just cannot get behind. I didn't get behind Damian Priest when he mopped the floor with Judgment Day last year. I'm not going to get behind some Sami Zayn when he mops the floor with an entire faction either. I'm just not going to do it. I'm sorry. There are better ways to get the title on Sami. I'm not saying don't put the title on Sami, but I'm saying, like, do it in a way that makes me want to cheer and root for him. But that said, I gotta put my feelings aside and I gotta look at it. I gotta look at it objectively, and here I see a guy, like I said, he calls his shot, he comes to SmackDown, and he beats the US champion 3 weeks in a row, basically. He's red hot as far as storylines are concerned. Now let's do some part-timers. I don't usually put part-timers on the numbered categories of the hot list, because, usually a part-timer, when they show up, they're just gonna be hot. So we'll start with John Cena, and he's hot. He's red hot. He showed up at Clash in Paris, and he did style clashes. He did end of days, paying homage to his fallen rivals in the past, and he had an excellent match. It was a very good match with Logan Paul, and we can do Logan Paul now too, part-timer. He's hot also. I would say he's hot because while, yes, this might not have been a viral moment, and yes, he did lose, he hung with the best. He hung with the GOAT. Hurricane, the former superhero of WWE, actually posted something saying that on Twitter X, he said, Logan Paul has no right to be as good as he is, and John Cena, people will never know how good he truly is. And that sums it up. Both of these dudes had a great showing out at Clash in Paris, and whether you win or you lose, I think they were both elevated. John Cena shows he can still hang and be a ring general, and Logan Paul shows that, well, like him or hate him, he is here to stay, and he is a WWE superstar at the moment. We could do Roman Reigns, another part-timer, and he's doing a phenomenal job right now. He put over Bronson Reed. Yes, he did beat Bronson Reed, but he did it in a way that made Bronson look like a beast, and he put over Braun Breaker when Braun Breaker destroyed him as well. Took a beatdown. It was a very good visual of him being strapped into a, a tourniquet or something, with the ambulance. They put you in that board, they strap you so you can't, fall off or something. Well, that just trapped Roman. He took some tsunamis, and it put him over. It put over Braun and Bronson. So I gotta say that Roman is doing a great job. And he'll be gone for a little bit. He's got to film a movie, but he'll be back. And when he comes back, he'll want blood. But he also got his revenge, his comeuppance on Paul Heyman, put him in the guillotine. So we don't gotta wait for that anymore. I know the end goal is him and Seth. Hopefully it is WrestleMania. But right now we got Roman Reigns, a guy who he's had This is his fourth singles match since like 2023. He's putting over, or is it 24? No, 23. He's putting over the mid-card talent like Bronson Reed. I gotta say, Roman doing a great job. I acknowledge you, Roman. You are hot. Maybe not red hot, but you are definitely hot. Then Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar, he's cold right now. He's cold right this second, but you know, I'm releasing this on Friday before SmackDown. I anticipate that Brock is going to show up either tonight or next week. The moment Brock shows up, he's going to be red hot. That's just how it works with Brock Lesnar. His appearances mean he's hot. I know. I'm pretty confident he's going to show up to WrestlePalooza. So as of this recording, cold, but he's about to be on fire. So now let's go to another not hot person, and that's going to be Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany Stratton, I know I've been saying this lately about her and Cody's title reign, but I can't deny this. We got Tiffany Stratton, who is the champion, who has had one in-ring promo since SummerSlam. Her SummerSlam rivalry was based on respect, and she's still having that same rivalry. Every week, it's her and Jade saying, I want the title. No, I have the title. You're not getting the title, but I want the title. No, I'm keeping the title. And now they've even inserted Nia Jax back into this, and it's like Tiffany literally beat Nia Jax on January 2nd of this year. Multiple times she has fought Nia and won, and now Nia is back somehow. It's like, I get it, Seth and Punk, their rivalry is continuing from last year, but at least there's new twists and turns. There's nothing new about Nia wanting a title match with Tiffany Stratton other than, I want the title. And why is Jade still, like, there's no storyline whatsoever revolving around Tiffany. She doesn't get on PLEs and nobody cares. She's ice cold. And for that matter, you can put Cody in this too. He's ice cold. He's so freaking cold. I should put him in the part-time list. Cody Rhodes, I'm sorry, but he sold us on the fact that he needed to finish his story and that he was going to be on the John Cena schedule. Not the John Cena retirement schedule where he only shows up 8 more times, but the John Cena of 2012 schedule where he's here all the time. And you can say all day long, well, Triple H is booking him that way. I'm not putting Triple H on the cold list 3 times because at the end of the day, they're all written a certain way. I'm talking about the way that Cody is being written is ice cold. He's a champion that doesn't show up. He's a champion that wins his second title reign from John Cena, and nobody cares that he's gone. Nobody's talking about him other than Drew McIntyre, who's just trying to get a title shot. Oh, but he was written off so he could have a movie, and he just had a baby. No, come on, guys. Come on, gals. We don't really believe that, do we? They're writing him just... It's just horrible. Nobody cares. Nobody cares that Cody's not there. Smackdown is just continuing. WWE is just continuing on, soldiering on without their champion. He's a full-time employee. Why did we give him the belt? Why didn't we just give it to Drew McIntyre? Like, why did we give it to Randy Orton, CM Punk, anybody? Why did we have to give it back to Cody? Couldn't someone have beaten John Cena other than Cody? And then Cody could win it when he got back from his movies and his maternity leave? Like, for real. Paternity leave, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. Ice cold. Ice freaking cold. And then we're going to go to our final hot person, and I'm going to do Dominic Mysterio. I probably should have had The Vision as my last hot group since they're in the main event. But I don't know, Dominic Mysterio, he's, you can tell WWE's got some big plans for him. They're in Paris, right? They're in Paris, and everybody is cheering for AJ Styles, right? But they still allow Dom to beat him. And that just shows me that they're like, yeah, we got big plans for this dude. Plus, he's going to AAA and having multiple matches there. He's about to challenge for the AAA title. He's like making moves where he's like kind of taking ownership and leadership in the Judgment Day. He's making alliances with Grande Americano. We still have the Roxanne and Liv Morgan, kind of like, you know, that love triangle that could just ignite at any moment, kind of hovering over. Dom has just got his fingers in many pots right now. Intercontinental champion. Yeah, I gotta say, he's I wouldn't say red hot, but he's definitely simmering. He's definitely simmering. Like, he came to a boil and then they turned down the heat, but he's still hot. You put your finger in that pot of water, you're gonna burn. And so Dom, I gotta put Dom in the hot category. So there you go, 3 hot, 3 not. I considered putting AJ Lee actually on the hot list, but until tonight on Smackdown, she's not officially a part of WWE, no matter what the wweshop.com says. So I didn't put her on hot, but if she had appeared, she probably would be. So there you have it, my 3 hot, 3 not, and I appreciate you. Boys, girls, have yourselves a great day.